Hello, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on the location where you are watching me from. My name is Chukuma Kenneth Nna Emeka. I am the CEO in Chusman Construction and Development Company Limited. Today, I want to update my followers and the public concerning the program that my company wants to start on the third day of coming month, June. My company wants to start training in architectural and structural design that will kick off on the third day of June. But before I go into the training properly, let me give you a little background story on how I started. When I was in third year studying estate management and valuation, I had an encounter from the Lord that I should go into construction work, construction business after my graduation. And I was also having passion and drive concerning going into construction work after my graduation. Even though I had a little experience about construction work before I got admission, I was opportune to work with one of the best construction company as of that time in Enugu town before I got admission. But the drive and the passion was not there until when I got admission and in my third year. And when I had this encounter, I thought it wise to get myself prepared and also acquire some basic skills that will help me run my company effectively after my graduation. And because of this, I consulted some professionals and individuals who are already into architectural and structural design work. And I negotiated with them and they taught me and I learned it. I learned the two skills from them. How was it possible for me? Actually, when I was in school, I was doing 3 different works. I was into installation work. I was also doing painting work and also masonry work. And the money I was realizing from these 3 works, part of it, I saved it and paid for this skills acquisition. Why am I saying it? Why I'm saying this, giving this instruction, giving this detailed explanation, is just because of some students in my department today. Because currently I'm running a program in civil engineering in UNN. And I got to know from interacting with some of the students in my department that some of them really want to learn this case. Though some of them don't know who to go to. Why some know actually who they should run to, but they don't have money to finance it. Why I'm saying this is that if you are a student and you know that you are not from a very wealthy background, that your parents cannot take adequately care of your school, pay for your school fees, your accommodation, and every other payment, and also give you extra money for you to use it to acquire some skills, I would advise you that you get some works doing while you are still schooling. And if you get this skills, you can even start using it to generate money while you are still schooling. Because I know how much I was making from the 3 skills I had when I was in school. And also this case, the training is not only meant for the students. If you know that you are into building construction work, whether you are a graduate or not, because I have some of my friends who are into construction work and they are not graduates, and some of themselves are not planning to go to higher institution. Though some are doing well, while some are still struggling. And why part of the reason why some of them that are struggling is because they don't have these basic skills that will help them. When you know that you don't have enough finance to employ capable hands that will be doing architectural and structural work for you, I will advise you that you yourself, as the CEO of your company, or even as an individual that may be working for a particular company, when you have this case, it will be an added advantage to you in that company, among your peer group, among the people who have the same work or who are doing the same work in that particular company. That means the skills is for everybody who are into construction work, and also students who are studying estate management, civil engineering, electrical engineering, mechanical engineering, architecture, and building. If you are a student in these departments that I just mentioned, you should know that these skills are meant for you. You are going to benefit from this case after your graduation. Even while you are still schooling, you can still use them to start generating money for yourself. Okay, look at how my company is going to run the training. The training is going to take place in my office here. We are going to do it like a group training. People that we register for the training will be converging to my office, and that is where the training will be taking place, from the scratch to the completion. And if you don't have chance to participate in the group training that will be taking place in my office, then I will still have another plan that will make it possible for you to get this case for yourself. If you don't have time to be coming to my office, then I can have a personal training with you. If you wish, we can have an agreement on how I will tutor you personally, and I will be coming to meet you in your very location, even if you don't have time to be coming to my office. But it will be after we have entered into agreement. But some of you that will have time to come to my office, the program will be taking place, will be kicking off on 3rd day of coming month, June. And I also have some works that I have prepared for the architectural and structural design. For the structural design, we are going to use 2 apps for the training. One of them is Orion, and the second one is ProtaStructure. And also, we are going to use AutoCAD for the detailing. One aspect of this structural design work that is very crucial and important is detailing. A lot of people know how to do this structural design with any of the structural design app, but they don't know how to do the clean detailing to get the work prepared. And that is one of the advantages you are going to have if you should pass through this training that my company is giving the public opportunity. This time you will ever appreciate my company at the end of the training. And we are not going to skip any details. In fact, we are not going to hide any knowledge. We are going to tell you all that you need to know about both the architectural and structural design. Okay, for the structural design, if you look at the screen, you will see the foundation layout. Can you see it? The foundation layout. This one is the one I prepared for the work, for the training. And this is one of the things you are going to learn. The second one is path-based session. Can you see it on the screen? Path-based session. The third one is plight beam layout. Plight beam layout. The fourth one is ground floor column layout. Can you see it? And the next one is ground floor beam layout. Can you see it? The next one is ground floor column section. The next one also is ground floor beam section, and many other ones that I may not be able to display in this video. But these are the things you are going to learn in structural design. And for the architectural design, my company is going to teach you how to design a very neat and nice site plan. And we are going to use either Revit or AutoCAD. And also we are going to, if you look at the screen, you will see the already prepared site plan. Can you see it? Then the next one is ground floor plan. This one we are going to use AutoCAD to prepare it, to do the design, but the finishing will take place in we are going to use ArchiCAD, I mean to say, to prepare this architectural design, do everything about the architectural design. But when we will now want to get the work ready for printing, either for soft copy or hard copy, we will send the work to AutoCAD, and that is where we are going to prepare it. This one is ground floor plan. Then the next one is first floor plan. Can you see it? The next one is section view. Can you see it on the screen? The next one is 4 elevations: east, south, west, and north elevations. Can you see it? The next one is door lists. Can you see it? The next one is window list. All these things are the things that you are going to learn for both architectural and structural design, and some other ones that we are not going to share or display in this video. Please, I want you to subscribe for the training, and you are not going to regret it. And how are you going to subscribe? There's a number I'm going to call now. These are my numbers for my company numbers. Use these numbers to contact us if you are interested in the training. The MTN number is 08037802899. I call it again: 08037802899. The Airtel number is 09071827783. I call it again: 09071827783. Please, I want you also to know that at the end of the training, and even while the training will be going on, every stage of the training, we will give you opportunity to practice what we have taught you. And at the end, we will give you projects in each and every one that you participated, either in architectural design training or in structural design training, or in 2 of them. Perhaps you participated in 2 of them. We will give you one project for the one that you participated in. And when you have done with the project, under the supervision of my company, When your project is approved, we will issue a certificate to you that will bear your name and the skill that you acquire from my company. Because it is expected that after the training, you will become a professional in this case. And there is no company, no organization where you will not be able to work. We are not going to hide any detail. We are going to tell you everything that you need to know about architectural and structural design. And I want you to know also that I am an evangelist in the vineyard of God. Thank you. May God bless you as you subscribe to learn this skills in my company. Shalom.